Hey guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob, and this is the last pumpkin for the year. The last pumpkin. There he is, a micro pumpkin. We had a video on that, and this is what he came out looking like. Little cute little guy here, little pumpkin. All the teeth are painted in. I didn't carve the teeth in, I painted the teeth in. Alright, alright. So, that's what it looks like. Got his little stalk on top of his head. Painted pumpkin orange. Got some metallic blue eyes. I like my eyes. Are you sure you like yours? No, I'm not sure. Alright, get out of here. Alright, so everybody's carving winter gnomes. Christmas gnomes, I guess. And that's what this is. This is a piece of wood out of a very old piano. I believe it was made back in the early 1900s. And this is a back brace out of it. The piano was totally trashed, so it was being scrapped. There's my knife. I'm going to chop this thing up. Chop. Maybe we got to run it down this way a little bit. Okay, there we go. Yep. Ready? So anyway, the piano was being scrapped, and I saved a couple pieces of these 4x4s out of it. And chomp. Chomp. Oh yeah, if it only really worked that way. We ran this through the bandsaw to make these cuts. That's his nose. And chomp. And there's all the loose pieces. Bloop! On the ground. So, we're going to try using a knife on it. This is very wide grain and hard. I do not know what kind of wood this is, but it's wide grain and it's hard. And it smells like an old piano. Okay, so, to heck with that knife. We got the Dremel 4000 with the flex shaft and the Flame Burr Extreme. And we're going to do some cutting here. We're going to do a little cutting. See if we can get it all cut in. Even for the extreme, this stuff is pretty hard. Some hard wood here. Yep, even the Cuts All Extreme Burr is struggling with this stuff. Woof. Man, some hard stuff. And we're just going to trace around the nose and all that kind of stuff there. I should have done it on the corner. I really could have saved myself a lot of time if I would have carved this gnome on the corner, because it would have already bought that nose way out there, right? And all we had to do was round it off. But I didn't, and this is the way it's going. The hardest face you can carve, guys, is on a flat surface. Remember that. If you can work off a corner, work off a corner. Now we're switching over to this beast, the Dremel Industrial Model 732. The Dremel don't make no more. It's a 1/4 inch shaft. It's kind of like the, that is a saber tooth burr there. They're extra coarse flame burr. I got my finger with it. And yeah, they don't make this anymore. So I had to buy all the flex cables and brushes and stuff I could get for it. I called them up and asked them about it. And they're like, oh, well, we discontinued that model. It's kind of like a Fordham. It spins at 20,000 RPM. And it's flex shaft only. You have to use flex shaft. And this is not, this has a keyed, it's a bigger diameter drive flex shaft in it than the regular Dremel, but it's keyed. Okay? That means on the end, instead of it being square, it has a little key that sticks up. So I've got two hand pieces. I've got this one that came with the unit when I bought it. And my buddy Phil Gropp sent me one from Canada. I haven't seen Phil much on Facebook. World of Wood Carvers Original. Great Facebook group there. Check out a lot of awesome carvers. You can see Larry Dibbs' work there. You can see Chris Snow's work, Chris Barnett. Those guys are awesome. They're all part of the administration team that keeps us all in line on the Carving Fusion World of Wood Carving Original on Facebook. Now we switched it back over to the Dremel 4000 with the Cuts All Taper Burr, Extreme Taper Burr. Brr, 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 brr. Yep. And we're kind of using it like a pencil. Just sketching out what we want to carve out. This guy was a hoot. Ben started this over on Studio on the Lake. Ben, Studio on the Lake is his YouTube channel. Go check out Ben at Studio on the Lake. Ben does some really crazy stuff over there. He's been doing gnomes and wands, and he's also a painter, which I am not. No envy there, Ben, because I really don't care for painting. I like carving. I like burning the carvings. I like to carve the carvings. When it comes, I like to texture the carvings. When it comes to paint, Just Carve Rob. That's why it's called Just Carve Rob, not Just Paint Rob. If I was a good painter, I'd be painting instead of carving. And I guess what I should be doing is starting another YouTube channel called Rusty Rob. Rusty Rob's Fabrication. I got a truck from, that was my dad's 2003 Dodge Dakota. And anybody knows anything about Dodges, they rust out very quick. Truck's only got like 80-some thousand miles on it, and I had to replace the bed. The bed literally fell off the truck, so I was thinking about starting another YouTube channel just for that truck. We're going to call the truck Patches, because I got a feeling it's going to need a lot of patches, a lot of metal work. And I enjoy doing metal work just as much as I enjoy carving. So we may be starting a number 2 YouTube channel called, well, I got to see if the name's open, but I'm thinking Rusty Rob's Fabrication, or Rusty Rob's Restoration of Patches, the old Dodge Dakota. But let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think we should start another YouTube channel, or just stick with the one that we got? Because I know you guys would get a lot more content, because I'm splitting my time between all the other crap that I got to do around here and carving. And since I don't want to lose the truck, which I got a feeling by next winter there may not be much truck left. So I'm thinking about doing that. Anyway, metalwork is an art form all into its own. Instead of carving away, you're bending and grinding and welding and all that good stuff. But I haven't decided completely if I'm going to do that or not. Start another YouTube channel on how I work with sheet metal. All right. So you can see we got the nose roughed in. Now we're sketching the beard in. And yeah, Ben, Studio on the Lake, started this mess. Gene Messer is the grandfather of flat plains carving, the godfather of flat plains carving. Gene's been on YouTube as long as there's been a YouTube. I've learned a lot from Gene Messer, so go over and check out Gene's channel, Gene Messer. He has a carving channel. It's all knives. He carves everything with knives in the flat plane style. If it's something you're interested in, like I said, Gene Messer, the godfather of flat plains carving on YouTube. Go check out Gene. And we still got that taper burr in there. And we're getting that beard shaped. I really like to carve with knives. Whenever I'm out and about running around, I always take, I've got a carving kit that I take with me. It's an old tackle box. Oh, there he is. Look at that. It's an old tackle box that I keep knives and chisels in, that I keep in my truck so that I can carve when I'm in my truck. So, yep, this is an inverted cone, cuts all coarse. Original coarse, it's the silver one. And we are cutting the beard in. And this works really good because it has the cutter on the bottom and the cutter on the sides. This makes cutting a beard in. It's not aggressive like the Extreme, so get a little finer finish. And we're going to pop that out of there. And now I've put a metal cutting burr in, no cutter on the bottom, just to kind of polish up and put finer lines in. This is one of those sets of 10 that you get. I think it's like $15. You get some burrs. I'm pretty sure it's like, I can't remember if it's 5 or 10 you get. Don't get the metal cutting ones. Get the aluminum cutting ones. It's a single flute. This has like cross hatching into it. The single flute ones work a lot better. They're more aggressive. So we've done that. And I've recently learned that the best way to get rid of all the fuzzies is not sanding. Okay, so now we've got a needle diamond burr in here. And we couldn't get that close up underneath the nose with the metal cutting burr. So we have gone with, I put the needle burr in there to get up underneath the nose. The best way, anyway, the best way to get rid of the fuzzies is one of those little butane torches. You burn it, and then you come back with your sander, your flapper, your like your Peter Blair mandrel with a flapper, round, cut out some sandpaper round about 2 inches in diameter, come back and sand it off, and poof, all the fuzzies are gone. Right, Ben? Poof, they're gone. And we're doing some undercutting with that needle diamond there. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. There's a gnome. And G. Messer just did one of these little gnome guys with a knife for all the knife carvers out there. And there he is, all painted up. I spared you the pain. He's wearing a blanket. He's so cold. He's a cold gnome. He's wearing his green blanket. We'll see you guys later. Stay safe. Be awesome. Carve something awesome. Bye-bye.